Good morning, investors. Hi, this is Red Wheels. I'm back like I never left, but we all know that I left. I took a break because I had some other things to take care of, but that didn't stop me from being able to daily make trades and make things while we were going through this here bull market. From the last video that I posted, you guys could see that I was pretty much talking about how to act and how to move when you got a red market. All right, let's take a look at my portfolio at this here point. All right, so we're down from where my highs were about 2, 3 weeks ago when the market kind of crashed and tanked. But nonetheless, I've bought and made some adjustments to my account as follows. If you look at my last video, you'll see that there's been some major changes. Some things I held and some things I added and bought the dips. You know, I'm back up to over 4,000 shares of ZOM. Mara, I've increased to 130. Sundial, I'm backed up over almost 4,000 shares. I have shares on other apps too. XNet, I've increased. Um, pretty much this account is going to reflect that once the market comes back. So we can take a look at the red days. The red days, it was bloody, it was bloody, it was bloody in these streets. But when we take a look at the cumulative, as you guys see, I'm still up. So when you look at the year to date, I'm still up. So I'm still playing with the house's money. So I'm not worried about the red days, especially when I know what's going to happen and I know what I'm holding. When we take a look at my Robinhood account, and keep in mind, I've taken some profits off of the table. um, I'm pretty much sitting at a lower position on Robinhood because I took some money off of the table and put it back into my accounts or put it into other accounts to buy other securities. So I still have my SNDL calls. I still have my BNGL calls. Macy's is back on the run to doing well. I told you guys I wasn't selling this till it hit 23. I missed the last time around, but we're headed straight on the way back. So I did start my portfolio with the $5 a day challenge. One of the securities that I bought was INSG. I will be picking up the shares of the other three to four that Larry Jones suggested, and I also bought some SOS share. You know, I still do have a little bit of ETH and ETC. I did liquidate my Bitcoin. I'm hoping that Rich Jacobs' call on Bitcoin is going to be right. Hopefully, we will see that head and shoulders play out, and there will be a downtrend back to 40. If not, I'll still wind up putting $10,000 to $20,000 in Bitcoin to see where that goes. Now, one of the biggest changes I made is my Ameritrade account. I've dedicated this account strictly to my penny stock portfolio. So as you guys see, I've increased my holdings in HCMC up to over 500,000 shares. I'm hoping to get that to over 1,000,000 shares within the next 3 weeks. Now, I went hard on ALYI. It's at 7 cents right now. I bought the dip several times. Initially, I had like 70,000 shares of this company. Now I'm up over 189.10 shares. So Ally's been doing really well with the PR releases that they've been coming out with, the latest news and so on and so forth. People were saying that ALYI is a fake company. We're getting scammed, blah, 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 blah. Look, they said the same thing about Tesla. They said Tesla was a Ponzi scheme. You know, you're going to have haters no matter what. You know, you have to have the conviction to be able to stay strong and steadfast in your choices and do your own due diligence. Don't buy things just because I'm buying things. Go look up these companies. Go look at their earnings reports. Go look at what they have, what type of transformational products that they have. You know, these are the things that's going to solidify your position as an investor and give you conviction to be able to go through the ups and the downs, because these things have been very, very volatile. And, you know, ultimately, my position is I want to be in at the ground floor of some of these companies, because when I look at what some of these companies that I've already picked have done, I can show you that I had ZOM when it was 3 cents. And look at ZOM, it's well up over $2. If I would have just stayed investing in ZOM, I'd really be up. But nonetheless, you know, we can just take a look at where I was a while back. You know, again, keep in mind that I have over 4,000 shares of ZOM right now. My initial purchase was 1,200 shares. Where is it? Let me see. Is this the one I want? Let me see. Where is my 3 cent shares? Yeah, I definitely bought it at 3 cents. Let's look at the history. This one was sold, I believe, at 9 cents. Yeah, so I sold the 1,200 shares at 0.09 cents, but I purchased these at 3 cents. So if I would have just held on to my shares at when I first got into Zoomatica at 3 cents, I'd definitely be way up. So that's just another uh, test of the time for me learning and trading and learning how to have strong hands when holding on to your positions. And when you know that you got a good company, stick with it and eat the rewards later on. Keep in mind, there's so much stuff, so much information out here on the internet. If you look at some of the things that I follow, when you look at the search, you'll see that I'm all into Chris saying Royce Jacobs. Look, don't pay attention to Roy and G. That's $1 million couple, Aristotle Invest, Macy's stock. Of course, I have a Jaguar XJ, so you're going to see me talking about my Jag and so on and so on forth. But nonetheless, there's all kinds of stuff that you'll find on YouTube. If you look at my library and my history, you'll see that I'm always watching and paying attention to the market. I look at other people and what they do and so on and so forth. So, at times you have to take the time to learn and see exactly what's going on out there so that you can make some of the best decisions in making your investments. But with all that being said, the market is open. Let's go back to Webull and see if there's any type of movement in these securities. So I'm expecting for the next 2 weeks that the correction will be over and that these here stocks will raise back up. This here portfolio will be well over $50,000, and my other ones will take back off to over 50, 60,000. I'm well on my way to my 0 to 100K challenge. So I've been a little bit slumped with as far as doing my getting my dry powder to my account due to the fact that I had vehicle issues with one of my main vehicles and the Chargers in the shop. And I don't have plates on the Mercedes or the Jag yet. So I need to get all of these things rectified. But nonetheless, we'll be back to getting things back on track now that my daughter's back in North Carolina and I am free and single to do as I need to do. But with that being said, investors, take the time, learn how to trade. You guys can all learn how to get paid. If I can do it, you can do it too. Red Wheels out. Let's see on the other side of these here coins when the market turns green. Have a great day.